Fnatic and versus EnVyUs. We have Fnatic starting on the CT side. Let's go.
It's nice. We actually got a nice little crowd coming in today. We're actually packed to the rims yesterday, and it looks like today is going to be the same. But this is it. This is the pistols. And how are they going to do this? EnVyUs, they're focusing towards the A side this time around. The aggressive push from the CTs, not really that aggressive. They actually stacked over towards the B side this time around. But as flusha, the man the front lines, he gets a glimpse of Happy, and now instantly just flagging the fact that something's going to be wrong here. Throws out the nade, tries to win the fight, and actually able to do so. So already EnVyUs having a little bit of trouble getting up. flusha, they are at least on top of the site. But Fnatic, they haven't been able to retake just yet, but it inflicted a hell of a lot of damage onto EnVyUs.
Yeah, and the bomb's going down as well. It's going to be a 2-on-4 situation, and pronax just chipping in more. Takes down pronax, and then kioShiMa going to be fighting now in a 3-on-1. He's to be left behind this fence area, and I don't really think there's much he can do. 1 minute remaining, but he does get handled by pronax, and it's going to be the first round going in favor of Fnatic there. So EnVyUs went for that slower pace, long A take towards them with the mid split as well, and it just seems like the 1-on-1 battles got absolutely decimated by them. You can see there, pronax picking up 3 frags, great performance from him. And now this is where it gets interesting. EnVyUs, though, so strong in these second-round buyouts. I think we saw them out of the 5 maps we saw. I think 4 rounds actually second-round bought and won those runs. So we know they're going to be powerful here. Going to have 1 smoke grenade on Apex. The rest of the guys on Fnatic, actually not a single rifle for them. They've got SMGs and shotguns here, but never discount them with these rifles, with these guns. Sorry. So JW, obviously one of the scariest shotgun players there is available. See, not much coming in just yet. The T's making this a lot slower than usual. And the CTs, they try and play back as far as possible too. So there's no ability for EnVyUs to go for these trade-offs as they go down through drop. Fnatic, they wait back on the side. So then if EnVyUs do get in, they can just take a retake. Like, that's the easy way to do this. Yeah, so flusha, though, not going to be at the back of the bomb site here. He's actually going to be towards top and middle, trying to just get that early call off for his teammates. So trying to get some damage off, fall back to the bomb site. You can see the 4-man stack towards the B site. Apex now towards the end of long A. Got that Desert Eagle on hand. We know he can cause some serious damage of that. But nothing really coming in just yet. We have got Apex with that smoke, so you'd assume he's going to smoke off connector and try to allow his teammate to get up in that fashion. Man, already, though, Fnatic, they're starting to rotate over as quick as they can. That's
Olof playing from the truck. This is going to be very, very difficult for EnVyUs to get in. But then again, when Kio gets the initial frag like that, they got a lot of openings. And the KRIMZ just spraying through the smoke, trying to get for the crossfire. But EnVyUs, they're finding these kills. They're getting themselves in. JW can't manage to connect on the shot, which means now Kio is able to pick up another one. pronax got to come down from the balcony. He's being watched on both sides. There is no easy way out of here unless he can get through the players of EnVyUs. And in fact, they just walk straight through him. KRIMZ, the last man left alive with that P90. And once again, it's going to happen. The buy on the second round pays off.
Only losing 1 frag as well. That's absolutely sick. So kioShiMa coming up middle, just takes down the first player with an instant headshot there. And it was that 1 smoke from Apex that actually locked the round down for them. Once that 4-man stack came in for Fnatic towards the B site, the smoke comes in. It's such a difficult retake in that position as they're swarming the bomb site, isolating that 1 player that's remaining. And once that bomb went down, the CTs had no real chance with the SMGs and the shotgun they had left over. So Fnatic, of course, buying straight back into this one. We saw a lot of this yesterday. It was going to be a very stubborn affair to see who will give up and take that first eco on the chin. Olofmeister will be going straight out the middle, though. Takes down Apex and gives the advantage towards Fnatic.
Man, he caught a glimpse. He was pushing for information and thought that maybe Apex would be a little bit higher. But with that jump, saw just the edge of his head. Now JW gets the same kind of thing right now on Happy. Happy, who had a lot of success in that upper drop area in yesterday's best of 5. But this time around, not having as much success. They are boosting up. This JW getting a little bit more aggressive with the CZ. Hiding in the corner now. They don't see him. They actually flash over a little bit too far. pronax forced back with that deagle back onto the side. And the flashes, they're perfectly slowing him down, allowing Olof to go to working also with his CZ. And maybe EnVyUs don't really have the easiest round in the world here.
Hello.
The knife attempt from Olof, hitting nothing but air. The flusha is already on the flank. Happy heard him, though.
Look at the HP of EnVyUs now. They've done so much work here. That's 20 HP average on the whole team. 3 players remaining on the Fnatic side. They definitely have the advantage here, considering there's only 30 seconds left as well. flusha coming in the back. Happy takes him down and putting the advantage back towards EnVyUs. Bomb still yet to go down, though.
KRIMZ, he's the stealth man. Right on the side, sprays through the smoke, unable to connect, and now one he will. Finding out Kenny S. Kenny S down. And now Olof as well, combining up from the rock. They still know KRIMZ is there. 8 seconds left on the clock. All KRIMZ has to do is just stay away from that T, and he can hear him running. Jumps around the corner, 20 life, goes for the shot, but Happy brings him down with only 2 seconds left on the clock. EnVyUs barely holding on to that third round.
Oh my god, I don't know how they got away with that one. 3 seconds remaining on the clock, and he was trying to make his way in his little escape there, 2 seconds remaining, but somehow he holds his fortitude there and takes the round in favor of EnVyUs. That's going to be absolutely massive. Olofmeister opening that kill up into middle, and it seemed like he found the second one as well, and did so much damage across the board, and it's very lucky for EnVyUs to actually get back into that one, but they take it. And there's another force buy coming in from Fnatic here. They are not done yet. They know they hurt the economy at the T side, and they want to make sure they can close this one out. So full CZ buys there. Flush is going to be on the 5-7 as well. What can they do here? This could be the breaking of the CT economy. If they actually lose this round, they could be looking at a double eco here. So let's see what they can do as they do force buy full head armor into this one.
Well, if it is going to be like a double eco, then we're looking at EnVyUs just rolling through on T side.
It's a huge round.
This is not what we were expecting with Fnatic's defense potential. Kio got a quick glimpse, of course, at the same time. Fnatic also will be able to get a glimpse on him. flusha sees a foot, and then it instantly just has to back up. They're getting little bits of information, Fnatic, but they're not finding any openings. Soon they are going to be under siege. As EnVyUs pushing 4 players, they're going to come up through mid. flusha, the main man around the other side of that corner. NBK looking for the quick pick as well with that scout, but can't find it. In fact, okay, it'll be Kio and Apex, the man to do the work. And already, Fnatic on this buy, it is not working for them. They've lost pronax as well, and KRIMZ the last man standing.
I don't think they were expecting this full AK buy and armor. Like, it was more viable against the SMG, for example. Actually, you saw Olofmeister go through, getting that first pick. This time, they just kept a much more slower pace and big, long-range one-on-one duels there. So they weren't able to capitalize whatsoever. Not going to be able to take a kill this time. KRIMZ left with the CZ and armor, and he's just going to be trying to find anything he can. If he can save an AK, it'd be absolutely fantastic, but I don't see that happening, if I'm honest here. So NBK with his scout there as well. But this is the third round on the board for EnVyUs, and this is a bit of a nightmare situation for Fnatic. They took the huge gamble, didn't take the eco here after the force buy, and got locked down by these AKs on the 4th round.
Yeah, and Fnatic, this could just be momentum building for EnVyUs. Their money's going to be looking really good after these next couple of rounds where Fnatic just has to eco it out. And how much money is Fnatic really going to have coming into the CT side? Like, is it going to have to be the full 2 ecos?
They can justify a few PT50s this round. I think they can definitely buy next round, depending on as long as they don't force buy into this one. Again, please, guys, let's calm down right now. Yeah. They'll be able to say
there's 3 Zeus's.
Yeah, this is it. Like, this is the thing, though. We saw this do so much big work. It's a little bit questionable how strong this is in some positions on this map. Like Swords drop down, for example, in long A as well. There's so many places you can get that one shot kill for $100.
It's ironic, too, that Fnatic are the ones buying this after JW was tweeting out last night saying, Valve, can you please ban this?
Oh, yeah, but like, you just be spicing yourself not to use it, right? So
yeah,
definitely got to get on that. So 3 Zeus's purchased. I've got the CZs again, but KRIMZ just saving his armor from last round there. Apex going to be isolated towards long A by himself.
Olof just got to go for the turn. He can't get the shot off in time, however. KRIMZ was meant to be the distraction to allow Olof to find that kill. Now KRIMZ, no, he can't win out against Kenny S either. So it's down to 3 defense players now for Fnatic.
He's playing a very slow pace. You can see the bomb still top and middle, just trying to work out whether they can find any sort of stacks going on. Happy holding towards drop down, just waiting for any sort of CT reaction and seeing what they do here.
He made a noise too, try and force one.
Let's see, CT's not reacting too much here. There's waiting.
Well, they can't really push up. Like, they're still looking for Zeus's to do all the work, which means they can't go, hey, let's just poke out and try and go for this range shot. You're not going to win up against AKs.
So now the bomb is rotating back towards A. Happy, as usual, going to be holding the B flank by himself, waiting for any lurkers here. JW, he's got something ready for them, though. That Zeus below drop down. Will Happy fall into his trap here?
Well, if he drops, and Happy's not having a bar of it, he's backing up. His team's already got the plan on A, so there's no reason to try and secure drop. They've already got the AKs, so they know they're going to win this little range battle if Fnatic try and contest them for it. So just the quick flash over the top for Kio. Doesn't go all the way in, wondering if that flash was actually successful, which it wasn't. But JW, he does. Happy actually went for it, which means now there is an AK in the hands of JW. Kenny is going to try and make sure this does not stay there, because this will be a weapon, and maybe Fnatic can get away with a little bit more of an aggressive round.
flusha does take down kioShiMa as well, and potentially will take out Apex with the bomb as well. Is he going to survive here? No, he's going to just get away with his life there, but JW does keep the AK-47. That's his use coming to fruition for him. It's going to definitely help boost the CT economy here, as he will be able to keep 200 in the bank, it seems. But what's the what's the approach from them? They're actually going to get the AWP out on flusha. He normally plays towards the long A area, and I assume, knowing him, he's going to go for something a little bit aggressive at the start. He knows he can probably gain a little bit of traction here, but
at the same time, look where Kenny S is moving. Like, this is AWP side for both of the teams, and actually flusha wisely not playing aggressive. He holds back on that long A. Kio, however, doesn't really care. The T's move so aggressively onto that B plat. JW is right below them with that stolen AK. The flash is coming from KRIMZ, and it looks like this move from EnVyUs, they made the play, and now they're pulling back out again. Yeah, once the smoke went down and they got isolated, the team got separated. It took some heavy damage as well. You see Apex going down to 13 HP. They made the educated decision, okay, this probably isn't going to work out for us. We've got low HP. Let's try, we'll fall back, try and work the picks with the AWP we have available. Kenny S has got control of mid. Let's go back to that long A take that we know works out for us. Happy going to be staying towards B, of course, and trying to work any sort of pick he can, but he actually takes quite a considerable amount of damage as well. So Fnatic definitely in the driving seat in this round. Yeah, that was actually perfectly played, because he threw out everything he had, but just missed the last little bit of vision he potentially could get. So now we've got that classic EnVyUs play coming in. Happy just trying to show presence towards the B-bomb, so now as they make their way up middle. Good flashes from Olof, though. Actually, no, it doesn't actually flash up the T's. They managed to get in front of it in time, but he's waiting. As Molotov's going to force Olof out of his cover, and that lets Apex go to work with the scout. And now it's a 2-on-3 until KRIMZ can find that perfect angle, catching out Apex, running up the ramp. NBK with a very exposed bomb plant over on that A site. And Fnatic, a 2-on-2 retake. KRIMZ has already done a lot of work for his team. They both had to defuse kits, but KRIMZ going to do even more work, taking out Happy. It was a long way down. He was still back at A main, so it's all up to NBK, who cannot hold it. JW with the AK goes to work, and Fnatic, they get the round back, and that at least stops them from doing this double eco in a row. They are able to buy up this round, and it pays off. Yeah, absolutely fantastic work there from KRIMZ and JW. Great retake partnership there. You can see the replay on the screen now going in. But I really like that shot from KRIMZ. EnVyUs had a nice crossfire set up, the bomb site in the bottom towards middle, and KRIMZ coming out, fantastic shot, opens it up, and then they lock down the round. You can see, though, it's not going to affect the EnVyUs money too much. They're going to have the AWP back out on Kenny S, flusha picking up once again, and he's going to be going straight towards long A, but not going to be showing that aggression, though, but 4 terrorists on their way to his position, so he's just going to be getting one frag and getting the hell out of here. Yeah. Just pick it and run away. That's the goal right now. So if flashes will come, he can just go for the blind shot, which he'll do. Doesn't actually connect on that, but he does get back out to safety. Leaves the covering smoke. Holds for another shot and unable to get it. NBK, they're going to move quickly, and the follow-up into Olof. This has left a very exposed A side. pronax moves as quickly as he possibly can, but then Kio goes to work. Nothing but head being tapped right now by EnVyUs as they take out the 3 players, and Fnatic, it looks like they're backing up. They've lost control of the A site, and they need to hold on to these weapons. Yeah, this is what EnVyUs are so good at, just going around in that little fragging unit we see so much, utilizing the talent they have within the team, taking control of choke points, and then flusha, not landing a single shot there. He got flashed out, took the blind shot, had to fall back, and then just couldn't find an angle there. He gets taken down by NBK, and he got the double kill as well, and the round just fell apart for Fnatic from that point. Not losing a single frag, it's fantastic for EnVyUs, and NBK keeps on rolling, as it's going to be JW left there. He gets onto Apex, but now they know his position. He should be taken out pretty quickly. And there it is, Happy finished it off. So really nice, fast round from EnVyUs, and that should knock Fnatic onto an eco now. After winning that round, they only get $1,400 going into this one, and you can see that, yeah, very low money. So flusha is only going to have that $1,400. He had to buy the AWP next round, so it completely exhausted his economy. But that's the point. This is the flusha going towards that sided area. He pushes so quite heavily into it, and he gets flashed off, took the one shot, and he just gave his position away completely. And those guys just absolutely capitalized on that. And now EnVyUs getting themselves in a very advantageous position. Yeah, they're looking really great as far as the money goes, and Fnatic, they just have to weather the storm. Trying to go for a very quick peek there. That was JW. Gets tagged up very heavily, now down to 40. It's not actually stopping him from having a secondary peek, however. pronax, the only man who has gone for the Zeus in this game. Like flusha's position, just a little bit off to the side, a little bit more unusual. I think now what Fnatic have to do going forward, they need to stop using the AWP towards Ali. They need to get the double rifle setup going towards long A and danger. That's going to be vital for them. They're going to hold off this approach. Fnatic go employing. But that's the bomb going down in middle as well. And also then the AK for Olof, where he can hold out against EnVyUs, and they've got to come back to try and retake this. He's actually got a Molotov in his hand and just running through the fire. Apex able to at least shut down Olof, get that AK back out of Fnatic's hands, but Olof's still done a fair chunk of damage. Now JW going to team up, but again the bomb carrier being brought down. KRIMZ down to 6 life, JW on 5. They are not a healthy team, but they do have a little bit of an advantage.
Well, there's 30 seconds remaining, and EnVyUs don't have the bomb right now. They really need to get their skates on and work out whether they can pick it up. pronax is waiting there, trying to get that intel. As he's here listening out, and those are bombs being picked up now. The other guys just set up very defensively and try and force the plant here.
They can hear the running coming. JW with his AK, the timing. As long as they don't see him, he can actually get a good couple of kills. There goes one, looking for the second, can't finish the job. Just didn't have enough life. KRIMZ having to use that rock as cover, but he's more of a distraction, so pronax can come in with the AK, and they will take the round. Fnatic, 3 rounds to 5. That critical kill from Olof really turned that whole round around.
Yeah, absolutely. He got himself into middle, got the first frag of the season, and he picks up another with the AK. It got down to that 3-on-2 situation, but we saw Fnatic had very low HP, but they're great positional control. They knew they had the advantage in terms of time, so just playing defensive, making it almost a 2-on-1 situation, just because the bomb had to go down as quickly as possible. They couldn't have time to actually flush out the bomb site there.
Yep.
So let's see how this one goes down. The full buy coming in. JW this time taking towards the AWP.
But he's not looking at the right angle. They've already come down. EnVyUs have already got themselves down. B plat as kio goes to work. JW will shut this down, however, and now he's into that little bit of a battle. He doesn't see where Happy is up there. But the bomb carrier actually leaving the bomb behind back in B halls. They're not certain they can get down to the site quite securely, and now Happy going to work. He knows where JW is. And the question is, can he do anything about it? JW unable to just pull to the side fast enough. Wow, he's still fast enough for Happy, not fast enough for flusha. As we're in a 1-on-1, and it looks like it will be NBK coming out on top at the end. 3 life, though. That's all EnVyUs win the round by, is 3 life on NBK.
We didn't see much of this fast play towards B from them yesterday. They actually had a much slower pace game. Really did go towards A almost every single time against BP, but this time they seem like they've got something else, another string to their bow perhaps, and getting into that B fast play. And now that's actually going to lock down the Fnatic economy once again. Every round Fnatic win, they lose the subsequent one and get themselves into this deficit where they only have the $1,400. They're unable to string together rounds so far. flusha going to be pushing up towards the side alley and actually doing a decent amount of damage onto Apex, but falling back once again. And he's got that information, though, that he's sort of spotted 3 players. And this time they don't have that lurk player in terms of Happy towards B. They're going to be facing once again the flashbang. kioShiMa taking him down, though.
And flusha went for a second go with that flashbang. Olof, he's a man laying in wait, and he actually lets 2-3 go past him. Now opens up, but can only claim down kio. But there is the distraction, allowing JW to have a little bit more of an angle to work with. But the rest of EnVyUs, they're pushed up. pronax comes in for at least a couple of little collateral kills. Can't regain any real weapons, so he's having to do it all with a P250, and that will not be enough. EnVyUs now taking yet another round, 7-3 on the board for them on their T side.
Fnatic seems so scary on their actual eco rounds here. They're actually getting decent crossfire set up, and that's where olofmeister could have capitalized this situation. I think he maybe shot a second too early there, could have got a little bit more of a better position. But now we go into it. Fnatic now getting up the max 7 on JW. Famous on pronax is not a great buy, not a single kit there. flusha going full glass cannon here, so this is a round they desperately need to win. That fast B play coming in once again for EnVyUs.
Yeah, but look at JW, he's already up, starts with a shotgun, going to work over on kio. I say shoddy, it's just that quick burst fire. Now pronax with the Famous, the bomb being dropped inside of drop, comes out for more, but Apex and KNS able to move together. So into a 3-on-2. It's still a difficult round here for EnVyUs. They haven't got control of the site until now. Happy makes his play from plat. Olof tries to turn his head. They both get blinded. So no one really gets the advantage. Olof looking back over to plat. They still know that he's up there. As Happy moves down, they're going to use smoke as cover. And Fnatic start the rotation. Olof, he's able to get the upper hand on Happy, but KNS, he's already managed to make the full run over to A, and we'll start the plant now. A very exposed plant, so we can play this one from more of the T side of the map.
Yeah, he's going to be taking an aggressive face. He knows you need to make that first frag. flusha with the AWP as well. It's going to be interesting to see whether he can actually utilize this for the retake.
Yeah, he doesn't really have the angle until he looks through the doors. The blinding flash onto KNS down to 83, but he definitely is hurt. flusha only with 4 life at the moment. They tag in more, just try and work him around the back of the truck. Can they even go for the defuse? Olof over the top is the way to do it. And he's the man with the kit, so he's the man to defuse it. Now will be 7 rounds to 4 Fnatic. they're keeping it at least close, but EnVyUs have had a lot of space in this T-half.
Oh, absolutely. It's because EnVyUs that is really playing that economic advantage they have. To defend the B-side properly against fast takes, you need the grenades, you need the incendiaries, you need smoke grenades, just to hold them off as long as you can. You know that fast push is coming in. A lot of teams will throw 3 HGs at the start of the round to actually lock that down, and then you have the smokes to kind of keep the Ts out for a long amount of time. But now finally we can see the Fnatic getting a decent bias, a huge round for them to win. 7-4 though, and here comes the mid-fast play from EnVyUs this time.
Yeah, but Olof is already there in position, able to get Apex down, tries to back it up, throws out the grenade. He's still going to be shot down by kio, but he's got help from pronax, cleaning up kio so he can't get up that ramp. flusha, not the greatest position here at Wood, getting peppered down to 23 life, but JW and the rest of Fnatic have rotated over. They're still not finding the frags. KennyS and NBK, they're the walking wounded, but this wounded is still getting kills. And Fnatic, they're locked in back behind the truck. JW is going to drop, and it's all up to pronax. He wants this quick and easy kill over on Happy. Turns his head from the flash. Has to sit now inside the smoke. No idea where the rest of EnVyUs are, but they're practically surrounding him at the moment.
And the bomb going towards B though, this is going to be all in vain for pronax. Got it all to do here, 3-on-1, they know where he is. Just going to be making sure they isolate him, covering all the exit points for him. And now it's all up to that area. KennyS finishing the job off there. And once again, Fnatic win one round, and they lose the round after that, and they just can't get any leverage on this game. They're not able to string rounds together. This is a huge problem for them. They're going to lose this round now, and it's just, they don't even have enough money to justify a force buy here. The PT50s and maybe a grenade or two is about all they can actually afford into this one. And EnVyUs, after losing a gun round, they just answer straight back with a fast play, just taking advantage of the economic situation for themselves. So here we go then, round number 13. And slowing down the pace this time. Not going to be going for those last 2 rounds we saw. Almost B-rush and then the mid fast push as well. kioShiMa opens it up. Waiting for the CTs to go onto the other platform. Gets that first kill. The advantage goes towards EnVyUs.
Man, this is so rough for Fnatic. Like maybe if the defensive terrorism wasn't so expensive for CTs, they could actually have more weapons, but it's just the Ts. They already had the advantage. They just keep it going round by round. Now kio, they come out to the B site, but this is a distraction play. The bomb is still looking to move towards the A site.
This is that kioShiMa and Happy combo we saw so much yesterday. Just trying to get distraction rolling and see if we can work out where the CTs may lie.
Well, there's one. And that drop boost. Happy's going to come around the corner. They're dropping down right now. The Zeus tries to do the damage, unable to do so, however. Then again, Happy can't finish the job. Olof dropped down to 2 HP on this. This is not the greatest life for him. But they do at least get that gun back off Happy. Until now.
KennyS locks that down. So he's going to be coming in with his AWP. May not want to drop down just yet. Not sure where the CTs are. Wants to make sure he stays alive in this situation. The CTs now coming into connector. Olofmeister, as you said, 2 HP. flusha just USP as well. So not really much I can do here. KennyS fancies a bit of the action. I'm not really sure why you would give away your AWP like that, but there we go. He's going to choose to do that. And that's a huge kill, but Apex should be able to capitalize now, but there it is. There's the headshot. That's Olofmeister. Could have taken it down with the AWP, but it's not going to happen this time. And it's just going to be the boys flusha remaining. And there it is, the 9th round on the wall for EnVyUs. They really are playing this perfectly right now. They seem to be having a great hybrid between the fast plays and the slow picking mentality here. And once again, the money's still horrible for Fnatic. They have to go in with double max 7s here, a FAMAS, no defuse kits. They have got smoke grenades, but they haven't got the HGs to hold off that initial fast push we see from EnVyUs, which they're employing a lot of the rounds this time. Yeah,
and that's allowing EnVyUs to get themselves into perfect positions for these kills. It's everyone from EnVyUs being involved. It's not just kills on one side. It's not that one weakness in Fnatic. They're having their lines broken on all fronts, and now JW trying to get over-aggressive, able to do so. Just going to work on Happy, and kio needs to clean out drop. But by this point, it's already been a fallback by JW. Didn't even want to move up for the AK.
This is why the CTs are almost forced to do this. When you don't have kits, you don't have utility, you need to be finding the kills yourself, bringing them to your team, giving yourself that advantage. At least you have something to work off then. And JW does that perfectly, using that max 7 to perfection as usual. But kioShiMa answers straight back, taking down pronax on the upper platform, brings it down to a 4-on-4. KRIMZ going to be waiting for him though. The bomb's still going to be down. This is working these picks. olofmeister finds the rat there. Apex win connector. And now 3-on-3.
Man, he would have had so much space there, Apex, but Olof now getting banged through the doors. kio, this man has been hitting everything he wants to in this game, and more. Then maybe now he'll find JW. That's a 3 for kio. And he might finish it off with a quad. He's just like, how much more health do we have to get through? Wait till the end of the round to answer it. Nope, there's your answer right now. flusha killing off kio. And now with the AK, maybe he can play this range game, but KennyS has the AWP as well. This is not going to be an easy situation for him, but he gets through NBK, trying to control that spray up, and he can't finish the job. Having to switch over to the Tech 9 here, KennyS. He will still get an EnVyUs. This looks very familiar. 10 rounds right now for them, but can Fnatic, with their desperate buyout, it's the last round of the half, so they force whatever they can. Can they get the 5th round?
You see the replay coming in now. I'm not really sure why EnVyUs decided to handle this 2-on-1 situation in that manner. Make it at least 1 2-on-1 situation instead of two 1-on-1 situations. So that was disappointing for them, but they managed to scrape through that one. 10-4 now. You can see once again Fnatic. It's been a theme for this half so far, not having any money to buy once again. As we max 7s, P90s and pistols to take them into round number 15. You can see them stacking towards that upper platform, trying to gain an early pick. KRIMZ is jumping up, seeing what he can find, but EnVyUs slowly making their way over. Going to have the full buy with KennyS on the AWP as well. So they just need to buy their time here, wait for the smokes to deplete from the CT side, and then they should be able to work the picks pretty comfortably. But the max 7 has been a problem. Will it be able to capitalize here?
Man, Olof's still waiting with that. Like, he's waiting for EnVyUs to come back over to the A side. He's not buying the bait into B, which is not actually a bait. It's legit.
This is it, and waiting for that smoke to go down. KRIMZ now should get Molotov out of position. Let's see how it works out for him. They should do that, but
they're down. They're down through drop. They're coming up as Apex, the main man, to come in. And while KennyS already able to kill off KRIMZ, and will they look for him? pronax finds one, looking for the second, can't do it. NBK will find that frag, and they're just going to mop up the B site for now. Until Olof comes in and snaps. They actually pull back out of the plan, realizing it's not going to work. Happy gives them the cover, and flusha going to rely on the Pro9. He can't do it. KennyS will wrap it up, and what a T-half here for EnVyUs. 11 rounds to 4. Here in our first map of Cobble.
Losing the pistol as well and getting 11 rounds on your T side, that is absolutely incredible. They just really controlled the economic game. Every time they lost a round, they bounced straight back. And when you have the CT economy famously so hard to control, you need to be stringing rounds together, give yourself a decent bank. They just kept coming back into it after scraping through rounds in 1-on-1 situations. They didn't have anything to build on, and then the T's would come back with that strong AK buy and just lock it down after that. So EnVyUs opening this series up, great start for them, really controlled, and actually mixing it up as I predicted. I thought they may employ some faster gameplay here. They didn't see that against Virtus Pro, they didn't go for those fast B takes, and they worked out the CT economy was low, they wouldn't have the utility to hold them off and capitalize on that. Got into the bomb side nice and fast, and this should be a series they can take away. We saw EnVyUs employing a fast, we saw a VP going for that fast B take yesterday. Looks like Fnatic are going to be changing pace here. They're going to be going towards long A, but a slower tactic. You've got one player, it's going to be olofmeister, causing that distraction now.
Yeah, he'll try and do the same job that Happy's been doing so well, and
same boost coming in.
This is Happy coming nice and quick, gets so much information so they could rotate the players back over if he wants to. And in fact, they're already starting to move 2 players back over to the A site.
Yeah, this is perfect. Happy doesn't really need to do anything at this point. He knows no players towards drop down, which is a pretty clear indicator. The team probably going towards a bomb site. olofmeister's still going to be hanging around. They're making noise though. Gonna get spotted. JW takes an Apex on the other side of the map though.
Yeah, they're coming into the A site, but the duelie's up here from NBK. Looking to jump through the air, firing the bullets out. And KennyS on the edge of the smoke. He's actually using the perfect edge. The bomb just flies out. NBK finds himself another kill till he finds put down by KRIMZ. But KennyS, now he'll back himself out. Olof, it is a 2-on-3. Needs to try and level this up. Happy just on the other side of that wall. KRIMZ already doing the work, and Olof as well. Now is EnVyUs in real trouble, and Olof gets both of them. And that is going to be the pistol round going the way of Fnatic. The question is, though, can it be held?
That's a very big question. That was really nice play from olofmeister again. Really clever stuff there. The CT's actually had the advantage there. We saw that boost coming in from Happy, getting that great information there and working out they could full CTs back to the bomb site. They held it off to begin with and got it down to the 3-on-2, but olofmeister, really clever positional control. You can see it on the screen right now. As soon as he got this kill here, it was all bets were off. And of course, though, EnVyUs buying into this one. Pistols and a max 7 on NBK. They have got armor as well. But Fnatic getting the 3 AKs are going to keep this nice and long range. JW, though, with his trademark sawn-off shotgun, is going to go toe-to-toe with NBK in the drop-down area. Yeah,
and NBK, he's trying to do it with a Mac. JW goes for that first shot and the second, so he brings down NBK. And this opens up drop. The Molotov forced him back, and JW wants to push it even further, doing heavy damage there to Kio. Switches actually over to the mag. And, well, battling up against multiples up on the tree. At least that's a little bit of chip damage into Kenny, but Kenny had that armor to protect himself.
So 4-on-4, you can see the T's making their way to the B-bomb site. Unable to capitalize with his rifle share. It's been a very close range affair here, but pronax answering back, though. Apex takes him down. olofmeister now coming in with the AK-47. It comes down to a 2-on-2, though, as KennyS takes down KRIMZ. Bomb still in hand of the T's.
Yeah, actually able to recover that Mag-10. Starts with a spray, but only 6 HP on him. The plant is going to go down by flusha, and Happy with the Deagle doing the work, and it's up to flusha. Full armor, plus head, plus the AKs. They start going down the same avenue and just lines up for flusha to do the work, and that is going to be the round for Fnatic.
There we go then. It was a pretty scary affair for them. We saw that initial shotgun exchange between NBK and JW towards the drop-down room. That opened things up. And for me, Fnatic didn't really have to commit to that at that stage. They realized the stack was going in there. They could have fallen back and kept it long range, not come down to that two-on-one situation. flusha having to dig pretty deep there to finish it off, but they win the round nonetheless, and they managed to hold on. And that's a very big feat against a team like EnVyUs, who are so scary on those second round buys. Now then, we have the round number 18 here. It's going to be the full eco. NBK actually going for the Mag-7 buy once again. That's an interesting decision from him.
And he's really wanting to get these early value picks. Olof going to get some vision over on kio, and kio does the same thing. JW actually gets the kill on NBK too with that grenade. So there goes value weapon down the drain.
So yeah, JW just absolutely making mincemeat of NBK against an unarmored player with a shotgun there. And he's so good in this area. And makes us another kill there onto Happy as well.
This is what I was expecting from him on the CT side. Yeah. Where was that control on the CT side? He's getting the entries right, and Olof comes in to help out, bringing down kio. So it's just the 2 players left, both over on A, and the plan down on B. There's nothing more to be gained here from EnVyUs. Hold on at least to the 5-7, and so it's...
Well, this is, it's pretty much all they can hope for. Maybe wait for Fnatic to come hunting for them. But this is it. Once Fnatic get rolling on the T side as well, we know they can be just as formidable as EnVyUs can. So even though the 11-4 half came in, do not expect this one to be over anytime soon. Fnatic are going to come back fighting, and if they can control the CT economy the same way EnVyUs did, there's no reason why they can't keep this up and go into the second half all guns blazing. That's all they can do. They just want to make sure they keep as many people alive there. As I say that, though, Apex does take down pronax, make it a double, gets the double 5-7 kill, and keeps an AK-47 as well. That's a perfect situation for him, and that actually going to boost the CT economy and help them get into this after that 4th round buy. They won't be able to get the AWP, but that saving that AK definitely will help drop some guns in. NBK, once again, he's going to be going for the Mag-7. He's bought that 3 times in a row now, so let's see what he can do with this.
Man, he's got help. Because Apex picks up the AK, doesn't have to buy up the weapon, so there's Molotovs, there's smoke, there's double flashes. There's more ways for EnVyUs to slow this Fnatic aggression, which does want to come, like Olof being aggressive up on B plat. This time they're actually boosting up, and Olof getting sprayed through the smoke. Happy, able to find that initial kill. And Fnatic want to slow this down. Like, they got JW on the AWP. Getting these early picks to then come into the site is the better way here.
This is the round. EnVyUs definitely on the back foot here.
Akia's great positioning. Sitting down, there's your flash for your teammate. Only finds KRIMZ, however. pronax gets the revenge. And Happy needs a little bit of cover. Throws out his own smoke. Haven't brought the bomb in just yet. In fact, Happy's going to have to rotate all the way over to Chickens. Waiting for Fnatic to jump down off the plat. Doesn't reveal his position just yet. NBK playing in a very, very close position. Got a lot of cover fire coming out from Rock, but Happy, he's waiting for that push up from pronax, and pronax didn't see it. Happy just gets the glimpse of his back. And now NBK and Apex, they wrap it out. So EnVyUs able to defend successfully up against Fnatic's buy.
Yeah, really nice read for them towards the end of the round. They ascertained there was no players towards A, rotated all 4 over to the B bomb site, and it just fell apart then. pronax losing the bomb towards Chicken Coop there. That was when the round completely was over for them. He was on 12 HP, and there's no way they're going to get back into that. The AWP not really making an impact either from JW, and they will be forcing into this one, but it's going to have 3 pistols and 2 AK-47s. It's going to be a big round. If EnVyUs can take this one, it could potentially break the economy of the terrorist side, and they can close this one out. The boost coming in from Happy takes down JW, the jumping shot there. KennyS chimes in with one of the kill of his own, making it a 5-on-3, and now they just need to fall back and force the plant to come in from the terrorist side. They have to work so hard if they want to have a chance of getting into this round.
It's about holding that advantage, EnVyUs, using JW's AWP to kill off that aggressive A move from Fnatic. He said it had no effect in the last round, has a perfect effect in this one. It just stops Fnatic from pushing in. Now kio, throw him up towards the tree area. This basically means they can't get into B. The smokes don't give enough cover for it. And KRIMZ, well, Happy's going to shut him down. It's only the 2 AKs left for Fnatic.
Yep.
Flushes the man with the bomb, and he is bringing it over to the B site through the B halls. kio, okay, well, there goes Olof. Flushes all by himself. The chance of succeeding here is next to nothing.
So EnVyUs taking the game to the terrorist side there. flusha going to be the last round remaining. Does manage to find that opening kill onto kioShiMa. It's going to be a 3-on-1 now. He has got the bomb in hand. He's going to be looking for a fast kill here, and he should find it as he takes down Apex. Makes it down to 2-on-1. KennyS and NBK now going to be waiting. They have got the intel, and there it is. A huge shot from KennyS to close the round out. And as we said, that round really is going to break the economy of Fnatic. They need to make a big decision here. Do they take this round on the chin, or will they be forced buying into it? We know they're an audacious team. It wouldn't surprise me if they went for the Tech 9s here and went for something fast, but I definitely would not advise that if you're trying to play the percentages. Let's see how they do approach this one. It looks like they will just be going for the full-on eco here. They've got a couple of P250s in hand, some Glocks, but no utility, just one flashbang or two.
They can still try and rush into that B side. But look at EnVyUs too. They're reading the fact like they've been forced into an eco. They've dragged everyone they can over to that B side, apart from having the one floater, which is KennyS getting as much information. Now, yeah, he's just like, yo, guys, like, they're not here. We don't see him. Here come the flashes. Kio caught halfway through the jump, and Olof's going to be able to pick up that weapon. Happy going to work, however, grabbing two. Now Apex with that cross coming out from Chicken Coop, and this is just an absolute bloodbath. Fnatic getting wiped as they just try this eco push into B. Unsuccessful. And EnVyUs, well, they only lost one.
There was a little moment there where I got a bit scared there for EnVyUs. They got completely flashed on the upper platform there, and had they found that kill a little bit sooner, they could have got out and swarmed the bomb side. It could have been a huge problem for them, but they managed to hold on, only dropping one. And nice spray down control, synergy on the bomb side coming in, and now we're going to round number 22. JW once again with that sawn-off shotgun. He really is forcing this into the game. He's so strong in this area. Happy to be ready though, boosting up. It's going to be that same battle going on. He does decent damage.
He's still staying around, like he's taken a shotgun already and allows JW to finish the job.
Don't know how he finds the kill in that position almost every single time with the showing off shotgun. But pronax now taking out KennyS. It's a huge scalp to take, considering he had the AWP as well. Apex, though, not done in this round just yet. He manages to find the kill onto pronax, making it to the 4-on-3 now. The bomb's still down towards mid, though. flusha top of there, trying to work another pick here, manages to take down Apex and make it a double. NBK goes down to the hand of him as well. Fantastic play there from flusha to keep them alive in this series.
He doesn't even need to see to find those kills. He was permanently flashed at the start of that. And now it's all up to Kio, the one man caught in the middle of nowhere. And what are you going to do? Save the AK by the looks of it. That plan is going down on the A site. Bomb has been planted. But unfortunately, okay, gets a glimpse of JW. Have to mop him up. And then just keep this AK safe as far as you possibly can over on B plat.
Wow, that drop-down area has been such a huge point of contention for this game. So we see Happy there once again trying to go for that booster. And you would have thought he had the advantage, having the actual rifle facing towards the sawn-off shotgun. But somehow JW just playing it perfectly. 2 shots, takes him down there and opens up the round. And then we saw that positional control coming in for flusha, getting to the top of mid as soon as he could, and finding those great entry kills onto the bomb site as the rotating CT players are making their way towards the B site. So really nice round there from Fnatic. Got to keep 3 players alive as well. kioShiMa finding another kill onto olofmeister. That's actually going to do quite a lot of damage there. You can see the money isn't fantastic in the T camp, so that's a very valuable kill indeed, considering that EnVyUs are going to be buying up. Going to keep KennyS on the AWP. He did get taken down by pronax towards that long A area. Yep. We didn't get to see that frag. I'd have been interested to see whether he actually went towards the actual face towards the top of middle, or whether he was playing more defensively, like we saw flusha doing. But going into round number 23 now, Fnatic keep themselves alive in this one. And now looks like they're going to be going favouring towards the A bomb side now, as pronax once again makes his way towards the long A halls.
Okay, KennyS's position. pronax, will he get around the corner this time around? KennyS just going for that kidney shot. But they're very, very patient. Both Fnatic as well as EnVyUs on this long side. Now pronax, he has the look, and he actually wins the battle up against KennyS. There's another 2 CTs there, however. Goes for that little flash in, finds 2, and there's no way he's expecting a 3rd one, and Happy waited as long as he possibly could before he killed pronax in the back. And NBK also able to stop JW. That's probably been the easiest kill and drop we've seen in a while.
Yeah, 3-on-2 still does favour the T side. You can see Olof just trying to work out where the CT may lie. NBK going to be on the bomb side now. Needs to make this next frag. Does he have a chance of getting back into this round? He does get taken down. Happy monsters back onto KRIMZ, but it's going to be in vain. It's going to be a very difficult retake for him now. Has got the kit and a decent set of utility, so flash is over. But the T's now just need to go into a full defensive formation and make sure they complement each other, their positional control, and they should be okay here.
I love the good manners between these teams. All right, so Happy, Molotov, as well as Nate's trying to clean up the plat. flusha is waiting for Happy to have that secondary peek, and he moves so far up, Happy was just not ready for that angle. And that allows Fnatic to hold the round, now going 9-14.
So that's he's spotting all the chat going on right now as I was ticking.
But they both share the same sponsor.
Yeah, that's interesting. But there we go then. So
shameless sellout. Shameless.
Fnatic handling that clutch situation very well indeed, making sure they're both facing at the same time. It's not going to be two one-on-one situations. They're making sure both players go down if they have to. So there we go. It's going to actually break the CT economy now. They're on the cusp of taking this to map point. But Fnatic fighting back as it looks like they will be taking this to double figures.
Oh, what nice
pushing
flash.
around though. Actually managed to pick up 2 from that.
Yep. And that means weapons. Maybe not actually the double weapons because that second one was dropped a little bit further back.
Yeah.
So it's still, however, the AK into KRIMZ's hands, and this makes the A defense so much easier. But then again, do you want to bring this AK back over to B?
This is it. You need to work out where's going to be the best place to control the map from. We've got JW once again just doing huge work there. Damage going into NBK. He's having an absolute nightmare in this position against JW. And now he's worked out the CT's maybe towards that area, so they might call to go back towards A, but he's going to get control. I'll drop down now.
Yep, they'll let him down. And JW, the question is, can he get anything once he comes out of drop? Because they're already watching that. So JW, the X is not going to be as easy until this happens. Olof pushes in from the side, and it gives JW an area, and he actually kills off NBK, coming around the corner, looks down the rocket, takes out Happy, looking for a third one. If he looks towards the window, he won't, however. KRIMZ, with this AK moving over, takes a lot of damage through the doors and realizes this is a futile effort. Will back it up, as he'll just want to save that AK for the next round. But Fnatic now going to drag it back to 14 rounds to 10. Still in favor of EnVyUs, however.
JW was Terminator-style shotgun usage there. Fantastic stuff from him. Just seemed to know exactly where the CTs were coming from. And it's such a good weapon against the unarmored players. It just rips them apart. So, like you said, 14-10 in favor of EnVyUs still. We would assume they're going to be buying up into the next round. Here's this little
Let's
replay
see that again.
Gosh, there it is. Headshot onto Happy. Does lock him down. It's a weapon we're seeing more and more coming in on this map. It's so viable towards that area. But there we go. 6-3 now on this half. Fnatic definitely fighting back.
But this time Fnatic still have really good money inside the CT, so we've got a proper buy around from both sides. Yeah, the AWP's up for both JW as well as KRIMZ.
Must be interesting now to see where KRIMZ decides to take it. We've seen him playing, although he's going up towards long A, he's not going for the aggressive take there. He's actually playing that angle. And this time he'll going towards the B bomb side. So you assume he's going to get back control towards the chicken coop there and just hold off any sort of aggressive push from olofmeister maybe coming in. This is it. He's going to be going pretty fast as well.
Man, he's going solo too. He's trying to run the full fake right now. Checking out towards chickens. There's no vision there. And KRIMZ, the patience. Oh, he misses it. Olof does get tagged up a little bit. But with no kills, they have the cover fire there. And they're actually bouncing over. And there's the shot from Kio up on the box, as Olof just knew exactly where that was coming from. So he gets a revenge kill, even though no vision was required. And it looks like Fnatic, with these early kills coming out, they decided towards the B side. That's if Olof can find more. KRIMZ, round 2.
He missed that first shot, but he's going to have a second bite of the cherry here. He is back towards the chicken coop. Not going to be playing too aggressively. Makes his face and actually missed the shot. olofmeister takes him down. Fantastic shot. Make it 2. Takes down Happy as well. That's a really amazing play from him. He gets the 3K there, and KRIMZ finishes it off. Amazing scenes there. olofmeister stepping up and doing what he does best. Nothing but headshots there. And I can't believe KRIMZ got absolutely wrecked there. Fantastic work from olofmeister.
Man, Olof just played that absolutely perfectly. The initial rush, he was by himself. The rest of Fnatic were thinking about going over towards the A side. And then he's just like, you know what? Hey guys, like, I may have lost my friend here, but we've managed to get out on side of Plat. You've got vision control over on Chicken because of the smoke positions, and there was no way for EnVyUs to push up and get a good lockdown on the Plat. So the rest of Fnatic rotated over, but it was his entry frags that just made that work.
He was just enjoying it. He wanted more players on his screen. The aim he was possessing right then, absolutely nuts. But EnVyUs now looking a little bit rattled. Actually, this series looks like maybe slipping away from them. They take the pause here. They probably will have to eco here, but maybe EnVyUs have something different up their sleeve. Maybe probably going with some P250s and some grenades to try to stack an area. But I think this is a good idea for them. They wanted to stop that momentum Fnatic have actually gained so far, and they look like they're firing on all cylinders. They want to make sure they can work out what's going wrong here. Just talk about what areas you can see NBK having a very difficult time in that drop-down room. He seems to be getting absolutely owned, it has to be said, by JW in that area. He really is playing the mind games there, to almost to the extent he's playing so passively now. He's playing outside the window, just trying trying to give intel. Like NBK is known for being very aggressive in that area and taking every single face he can, but he's being shut down slightly there. So
yep, it's that drop control which they had previously, like that boost up getting Happy in, and then they just control top of drops. You never really have to worry about when they finally come down, but this just doesn't exist for EnVyUs this time around because when Happy has attempted it, JW stepped him back.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the point now. EnVyUs needs to work out how we can close this series out, right? So Fnatic, they are having a great day. It's just working. olofmeister is so scary in that upper B platform area. He just seems to find frags out of nowhere there, and he didn't even get the initial one. It seemed like he answered back on the kioShiMa's aggressive push, and then he thought, okay, that's my opportunity now. I know they're going to be rotating and trying to get themselves back in this position, and he just decimated them and made sure he went absolutely nuts there. So if he can keep that up, maybe they have a chance to get it back into this. We knew the T-sides were going to be big here from both teams. Yep. I didn't think they'd be this big.
Man, I thought that would be a good contest, but taking that many rounds on T-side here of Cobble,
yeah.
It's also the economy that comes in from this pistol switch. Like you win the first pistol round, then what happens directly after that? Where's the momentum shift to?
Yeah.
And it seems to be a lot easier to hold it on this T side than it is on CT. You're working like 10 times as hard to try and make sure you could hold on to weapons. That's why the reason, like when we were talking about the start of this game, like I thought Fnatic would be looking a lot better on this map, was primarily because they really make the most out of these these shotguns and such that you can control at close range. But EnVyUs has just really brought everything they've got to the table. This time around, though, they don't have a lot on the table. A couple of pistols to speak of, and they are heavily stacking B. Yeah, all 5.
This could work out for them as well. olofmeister going to be towards the upper B platform area, but normally he's alone, but this time he has 3 of his teammates with him. It's going to be flusha lurking towards the top of mid, waiting for any rotations there. So they're playing very passively. They're trying to see where they can work out where the stack may lie, but he's not giving anything away just yet.
Man, JW's waiting for the booster. If this is an eco, you look for that early pick. Olaf this time checks the trees, but he can't see anything perfectly behind the trees. Reveals his position out in the plat, trying to win with his AK, but now with the pistols and the nades flying in, EnVyUs can at least bring down Olof, the man that carved them apart in the last round.
This is good from Fnatic. They've realized the stack's going on here. Instead of committing to that and trying to force the issue, they're going to fall back, try and gain positional control. Somewhere like long A, that's what JW is making his way towards. And then they can actually keep the battles long range now. They've worked out it is an eco, and there's potentially a stack towards B as well. So you've got these guys staying towards there, trying to get a pick here. flusha's going to be just trying to get some decent damage off, and there it is. Happy does go down the hands of flusha, and now the advantage does go back towards EnVyUs, about to say, but they, Fnatic will get a headshot there as Kenny has taken KRIMZ as well.
Man, they are actually fully committing now. They're running in, but these T's are just so low. The pistol round here from EnVyUs is working as Kenny S takes another 2 into his bag, and he's actually sitting in a potential ace right now. If he can get the last hit here on JW, then it will be the full wipe, but JW coming on 9 HP onto that site.
8 seconds as well.
He's running right into Kenny S, and there it is. It is the full ace on the pistol round for EnVyUs, giving them 4 map points right now against Fnatic here on their CT side.
I'm not really sure. Like when I said Fnatic were going to fall back and go to 8, that's what I assumed. That's the logical thing to do, right? When you get that, you lose that first pick, you haven't got control of that area whatsoever. They seem to just force the issue so much and actually got themselves in so many one-on-one duels, and the CTs were set up in such a great crossfires, they got shut down there. They had time on the board, they could have fallen back and done a proper execute onto the A side, but that's it. EnVyUs go to map point now, and they get the full buy-in as well. olofmeister not going to be slowing down, though, and Kenny S finally locks him down, gets the first pick, makes it a 5-on-4, and gets him in touching distance of taking this first map now.
Man, Kenny S can start to silence them haters. His performance on Cobble has been wonderful for EnVyUs this time around. And JW, well, at least he managed to get himself out into that connection. This will separate EnVyUs. That's moved very, very slow, but Apex, he's the man in the front lines. JW taking a lot of damage. The flash comes in, but Apex can't find the second. And JW just cleaning up EnVyUs. They try and rotate off that B side back over to A, and the swing starts again.
I don't know how they've won this round. It's now going to be a 2-on-1 situation. kioShiMa,
they haven't yet.
Last man remaining, but just crazy scenes here. JW just pulling out all their stops with that Storm-off shotgun, and kioShiMa will be saving this round. But that was crazy. So we saw the first pick coming in from Kenny S. It looked like they had full control of that situation, just had to fall back, but somehow JW gets through connector there, takes out NBK, and then they just all hell broke loose. They got out connector. Apex unable to hold them off, even though they had the smoke advantage there, and they managed to get the bomb down to A and stay alive at least for another round here as we go into number 28. But What an amazing map this is turning out to be. So back and forth here. No one seems to be able to string together some momentum on the second half. And Fnatic staying alive. 3 more to go. Can they bring it to overtime?
It's the individual plays, man. It's the individual plays that just make this game so crazy. And anything is possible right now. EnVyUs, though, you are still walking around with that AWP over on Kenny. Yes, he's got 26 kills for this map. He is the top fragger on EnVyUs' side.
This is when the AWP can actually be really viable in this sort of situation. 1 AWP and 4 pistols. He can go in, he would go for an aggressive face here. He wants to get that first pick and give them a fighting chance in this round. So it's all going to come down to him. Going for a more passive play than I would like to have seen, but he's probably going to get flashed off and force to fall back, but actually dodges it and may have a chance to go for a shot.
They're throwing out some more. Now they have a bit of a look. Goes for the initial hit. He's got support here, but it's in the hands of Happy's pistol. And that's also Fnatic just slowing things down. Again, Olof being given a little bit of space to work here on Plat. If he can find these instant kills, then Fnatic just rotate over. And JW doing his work.
He just loves it, doesn't he? Look how much damage he's doing every shot with that weapon. Unable to find the kill there, but there it is. NBK once again going down. He is having an absolute nightmare towards drop down. And JW once again opens it up. And now he's going to have more CTs facing him as well. Probably going to find the kill onto these guys as well. Spots him. Not going to land damage just yet.
It's just crazy how much he opens up. Like, it's actually going to take a second one. He lives on 6 HP. But what is crazy about this, he's managed to force EnVyUs to bring their defense over to the B side. Happy already rotated over. Now, Fnatic haven't capitalized on this situation. They still haven't pushed up through long A. But EnVyUs has got to be wondering now, where the hell is Fnatic coming from? You get 2 kills in drop. You know your B defense is very, very weak. Olof will poke this a lot. But they still decide to come over. Kio on the doors. He shoots once and then backs up. Happy that Molotov.
How's he not burning?
I don't know. I really don't know. This guy is a firewalker. And now he actually finds the kill. They really thought they had it. And Happy finds it. Picked up the AK. Fabien the job. And now the time will run out. The CTs will actually take it. It is going to be 16 rounds to 12
How
at the
did
end.
he not burn alive with that? That Molotov must have been missing him by millimeters. That was a sensational way to finish it. What an exciting end to it. We thought the Fnatic had controlled them. They got the first 2 picks and it was dropped down from JW. But the time just running out. They thought that bomb site was